Hello, garden lovers. Hey, look how my local hen got stuck while trying to get a suitable place to lay her eggs. She went right under the inverter batteries on my balcony. Wow. Before now, she liked to sit under this cage where I kept my broiler chickens, but I guess this place was too open for her and she wouldn't stay here to lay her eggs. This is another place I expected her to lay her eggs. I have an equipment here covered with tarpaulin and it creates quite an enclosure. I thought she would discover this place and walk in here to lay her eggs, but no, my hen didn't come in. Up the hill there is a black tire that I also expected she could lay her eggs, but I mean, it's probably on the hilltop and she wouldn't want that kind of exposure. This is where she sleeps at night with her cock counterparts. And I thought she would discover under this tank. It's open, it's high enough, and it would have comfortably allowed her to lay her eggs and hatch them successfully. But again, she didn't stay here. So I had to come back to this place to make it suitable for her. I placed the bako bag under the tire so that it is soft enough for her to sit comfortably to lay. I also put more cover in place to make sure that it is very, very covered and private for her. And then now that this place was ready, it was time to go back and rescue my hen from under the battery cage where she was. This was no small task because I didn't know where exactly to pass her through. I tried bringing her out in between the batteries, but that was difficult. I was hurting her. Her head was shaking as though she was dying. I saw that that wasn't working. So I tried pushing her out. That too wasn't working. And at this point, I mean, I was practically trying to raise the battery with my hand, with one hand for that matter. I mean, how could I have imagined? Anyways, it was serious business. I really needed to bring out my hand from that place where she had put herself. At this point, I was tired. I really was. I wasn't sure how to go about it. But again, I went and I tried again. I tried pushing her out through the other side, but that still didn't work. It was too tight for her to come out. It was quite a tasking one. The whole rescue mission lasted about 8 minutes, thereabout. But after that time, there was hope. I saw that I was gradually moving her out from that space in between the two batteries. Her legs were out, and then with a little more push, I was able to get her out of that place. Whoops! Wow. And so my hen came out. For a while, she couldn't feel her legs. She wouldn't even move when I pushed her. But gradually, she started to feel her leg. And then it was time for me to move her to her new location that I have prepared for her. So I learned this technique that when you want a hen or chicken to a local hen to get used to a new location, you drag her on her chest to the new location. That way she would know the place, she would get familiar with it, and she wouldn't miss her way. Well, I don't know if that was a myth or it's true, but I did it. And then I put her there, introduced her to that new enclosure for her to begin to start her own family. I gave her an additional cover so she could get all the privacy that she needs. And after covering it, I waited a while to see if she would come out. But she didn't come out. Yeah, apparently she likes her new place. I saw she wasn't coming out, and then I left her there, and I wish that she lays as many eggs as she can and is able to hatch them all to give us more chicks. Do you have local hens or cock around your house? Do you give your local hens as much attention as I'm giving this one? Let me know in the comment section.